Today I'm going to talk about something that's very near and dear to every entrepreneur's heart. Every entrepreneur knows what I'm talking about when I say it. Every entrepreneur has experienced it. I'm talking about failure. So today we're going to talk about failure. Stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Tremain Show. I'm Tremain Davis, and today we're going to be talking about how to overcome failure. How to overcome failure. Failure is something that every entrepreneur, every small business owner, everybody who's ever had an idea and wanted to bring it to market, everybody who's ever had an idea and wanted to launch it into the marketplace, everybody who's had an idea to change their community, to help people, to do anything as far as business is concerned, has had to deal with failure at some point, at one point or another. All right, so what I like to tell entrepreneurs is just from the beginning, from the get-go, from the jump, the first thing that you have to do is change your relationship with failure. Change your relationship with failure. That is the first thing out of the gate as an entrepreneur that you have to understand and you have to be able to do. Failure is inevitable. Everybody fails at some point or another. Everybody goes through it. Everybody goes through the sting and the burn of losing. Taking L's is part of the game, is part of the business. So if you know going into a business idea or going into some sort of business relationship that at some point along the journey, you're going to take an L, you just prepare for it. It's just something that you just have to know it's built into just what you do as an entrepreneur. I mean, you can't be an entrepreneur or a small business owner, or you can't be an innovator, you can't be a dreamer or a thinker, or these people that want to do things. You can't be one of those people and not experience failure. It comes with the territory. So one thing that I want to encourage you to do today, like I said, is change your relationship with failure. Understand that it's something that is going to happen. Just know that it's in the DNA of every entrepreneur. So what do you do with that? Okay, now that you have that understanding, what do you do with it? So to really become a real entrepreneur, and I'm talking to my real entrepreneurs now, the thing that you have to do is you have to understand that once you fail, you have to get back up. You have to keep going. And I know that might sound easy, and it might sound might sound like something that's not very special or secret sauce, but I'm trying to tell you, the best entrepreneurs are simply people who get back up and keep going. They take L's, and when I say L's, I mean losses. They take losses as learning. L in an entrepreneur's world doesn't even stand for loss. It stands for learning. So everything that you do that you don't succeed at, the very first thing you need to do is figure out what components of that loss, what components of the things that you didn't succeed at can you learn from? What did you not do better at, or what did you not do best at? I think entrepreneurs are very prone to say, oh, well, if this wouldn't happen, if that wouldn't happen, if this person would have showed up the way they were supposed to, if that person would have done what they were supposed to do, we wouldn't have failed, or we would have been successful. But as an entrepreneur, it is all on you, okay? As the leader of a company, as the leader of an organization, you have to realize and you have to take that on. I mean, that's part of the journey. You have to take it on from the beginning that if this thing goes belly up and everything ends up going wrong, it is squarely on my shoulders. It is because I didn't do something right. So even the person that you think didn't do something right, it still falls back on you if you are the person that brought that person in or you added that person to the team. And if they end up sinking the whole ship, eventually the blame has to come back on you because you should have built a better team. So I mean, every time you as an entrepreneur have an idea and you're the leader and you're spearheading this thing, it's going to fall back on you as senior leadership. So you have to accept that and you have to understand that. You have to take that on as an entrepreneur. There is no blame game in the game of entrepreneurship. You are the sole proprietor. You are the one who is going to either make it happen or not. And it's okay if things don't go. That is something I really want you to understand today, is that it's okay if it doesn't work out. It's okay if you fail. It's okay if you lose. Okay, what lessons can you learn? So I got another L. So L is for learning, L is for lessons. I'll see if another one comes out. But what lessons can you learn from that failure? You know, if you didn't succeed, what can you learn and take on to the next thing? Because a lot of times entrepreneurs, and this is why you have to be flexible, and this is why you have to change your relationship with failure, and this is why you have to be willing to get back up and try the next thing, is because sometimes the big idea is not your first idea. Sometimes your first idea leads to the big idea. I mean, there have been countless examples of successful entrepreneurs who had one idea, it didn't pan out right, and then next thing you know, they stumble into their next idea, which ends up being the big one. You know, so what ends up happening is that person has changed their relationship with failure. They look at their losses as learning and lesson opportunities, as opportunities to take what they did right and improve on what they did wrong to their next business venture or to their next idea. And that's what causes them to be successful, because the second time around, they don't make those same mistakes. And since they don't make those same mistakes, they're more prone to be successful. So I just wanted to share that with you today. Trust me, I have taken my lumps, I've taken my bruises over the last 20 years. I have experienced a lot of failure. A lot of entrepreneurs and people who talk about business don't want to talk about the failures. They just want to flash all the good stuff on Instagram and YouTube and all these different social media platforms. They want to tell you about all the good stuff. I'm telling you, I have failed massively over my career in entrepreneurship. But it's not about the failure. It's about taking those lessons, saying, hey, dude, you got to improve. And that is one thing that I'm very good at saying, is that, man, all right, we might have failed and that person might didn't do what they were supposed to do, but what could you have done? What did you do wrong? You know, and then you start improving in those areas. And I'm telling you, it pushes you into your next business venture, your next idea, and your next thing. And generally, that's the one that'll end up being a success. You'll hit real hard on that one. So I wanted to give you these nuggets this morning. Hopefully I can encourage you. Hopefully entrepreneurs can understand that even if you're going through a difficult time as an entrepreneur right now, you're still in your season, you're still in your moment. Grab hold of the situation, see what you can do to improve the situation. If the business goes down and this is just not the one, don't worry about it, okay? See what you can improve on, see what you can learn from, take those lessons into your next business idea. If this one is not the one, hey, it's cool to LIG it, that means let it go. It's cool to let it go, and it's cool to move on to your next idea. It's all right, okay? You as an entrepreneur are in charge of your journey. Don't let anybody else tell you that you aren't in charge of your journey, because this is your journey, and how you craft your journey is solely and totally up to you. So you are a winner today. You have greatness inside of you, and I wanted to encourage you today to pick up the pieces and keep going, keep pushing forward. And I'm telling you, you'll be on to the next level and on to your next W, which means win, in no time. All right, I'm Tremain Davis. Oh, wait a minute. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Send this information to every entrepreneur that you know. I'm trying to tell you, every entrepreneur is struggling with failure, so they need to see this video. If you're an entrepreneur, you either are struggling with it or you've been there. So you can give me a high five, you can give me a thumbs up, you can leave something positive in the comments to encourage somebody else. I want entrepreneurs to see these videos because I'm trying to encourage you to push on to the next level so that you can be successful in your business. All right, I'm Tremain Davis, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. This video is brought to you by Davis & Davis Investments and Management, a full-service business solutions firm. So whether you need one-on-one business coaching or training, or whether you need business strategy development, or if you just need to learn how to shoot professional videos from your iPhone so you can move some of your content online, we've been helping businesses win for over 10 years. So click the link below, grab your free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.